AC, not the result or performance you were after here at Faversham Strike Force.
No, definitely not. We've just said in there, I think it's really shocked me, that performance. I think after the start of the season where we played well against Bearsted, we played very well in the 2 games against Tunbridge Wells. I genuinely didn't think we had that level of performance about us in that squad. And yeah, after going 1-0 up early doors as well, I think maybe the players just showed a little bit of disrespect to their opponents today and thought they was going to have a bit of a stroll up, and in the end we get absolutely battered, and absolute full credit to Faversham. I thought they're thoroughly worth their 4-1 victory, so congratulations to them. But yeah, we were very, very, very bad today, and the only thing I can say is, as a positive, it's happened early in the season, so we can address that. We've had to make multiple changes. I don't want to make excuses, we've still got a squad out, but I think we've had 5 drop out from Wednesday's squad, and clearly the players that we've brought in to fill those gaps just haven't been up to it, and it's just the result that we end up with, really.
Do you feel like the match on Wednesday in the FA Cup took a lot out of the squad mentally and physically?
I mean, it took a bit out of the ones that got injured. So, but at this level of football, like it's a game Saturday, potentially playing a game or training in the week, and then a game again on Saturday. So it shouldn't, in my opinion, affect it. No. So mentally maybe, but it's no different to when we play Saturday midweek throughout the season. So if that was a factor, then that's a big problem. So maybe we aren't fit enough. But I just think that we didn't have the best journey down. Obviously, that was, again, not making excuses. That weren't ideal. We've had Jason Goodchild and Callum Keeble missing from the middle of the park, and I thought that made a massive difference today. Not having them two, and then we just didn't. After we scored a very good goal, we just didn't capitalise on that, and then we've just conceded some very, very bad goals. I don't really want to go into the detail of it to let on, but it's just not acceptable, really isn't. So, like I said, the only positive it's happening early in the season, so maybe we can address it.
Do you feel like we did take our foot off the pedal after 3 minutes when we took the lead?
Completely, yeah, completely. But I don't know. I think like we've scored a very, very good goal, and then I think maybe we've had a couple of other chances after that where we've put the ball into the box into dangerous areas, not got anything from it, and then the minute they score, they literally gives them a massive boost, and they just from that point on, they were winning that game. There was no way we were getting back into it. We just totally took our foot off the pedal. We looked weak, we looked unfit, we looked like we had no quality. We looked like we didn't have any desire. To me, it looked like there was a few people out there that just didn't want to be there, which is obviously a major concern. And then, as I said, the nature of the goals we've conceded, like people having 3 headers in the box, people not being picked up, people not being tight enough to players when they're running into our box, it was actually like comical, to be honest with you.
So how do we pick the players up then? We've got another short turnaround for Wednesday night in Sutton Athletic.
Yeah, I mean that's a positive that we've got a game early doors, but we've been playing against a very, very good Sutton team. So that actually done the double over us last year. So I think hopefully we might have a few bodies back. I need people to stop going away. Like, simple as that. It's people taking holidays and time out during the season, just ridiculous. But we just need to get a squad out, and said to the boys that we can't have a performance like that. So at the minute, look, I'm never going to say we're a club. We accept defeats. That's part and parcel of football. What I can't accept is defeats in that manner, and it won't happen again. Not with this group of players, because they won't be here if it continues. Simple as that. And if it carries on worse than that, then they'll start looking at me. But look, it's a good opportunity to get a result on Wednesday. I'm not going to say it's must win, but obviously we've started the season with 2 defeats. Not ideal. You need to get that first win under your belt so that you can start building that momentum, and I thought we'd get that from the FA Cup victory over Tunbridge Wells. More concerning for me at the moment is obviously we've got Wednesday night, but next Saturday we're going away to Ashford in the FA Cup, who, no disrespect to Faversham, are going to be a much stronger side that are expected to get out of their league this season. So if we turn up like that, then it could be an absolute embarrassment, which we can't have. So hopefully we can get something out of Wednesday and then take that into the FA Cup game and enjoy that day and put in a performance.
Yeah, thanks again for your time, AC.
Cheers, Nick.